What's good, fam? You know who I am, Wealthy Westbrook's back with another video. If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and join the tribe. And if you've been tuned in, then you already know the vibe. Yes, sir. Got my orange juice, you know what I'm saying? Got about 3 pumps of liquid caffeine in here. It's about 240 milligrams, and I'm fired up. Supplements down the hatch. Bro, it's just a beautiful day. Beautiful start to the day. It's Saturday, dog. I've been going just absolutely many on the grind, bro. I've been going crazy behind the scenes, just working daily. Every day, just putting in those reps, putting in the effort, putting in the time, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not taking a day off, but I started my day slow, you know, man. I was just like, bro, like, calm down. I actually got a full night's sleep, you know what I'm saying? I've been getting, like, on average, about 6 hours of sleep, which is plenty. All right, comment below how much sleep do you get? Cause I don't think I need to sleep that much personally. Like, my whole philosophy is I sleep when I'm tired. That's really where I'm at, bro. I don't believe that we're supposed to be like programmed and have this like set, go to sleep at this time, go to sleep at this time, and go to sleep at this time, and you got 8 hours and you got 24 hours a day, and that's a third of your day, just 33% of your day, just 33% of your life, bro. And then you work for 8 hours or 10 or 12 hours. I mean, how much life and time do you really have, bro? Even the Bible is just like, you can't be sleeping all the time, bro. Like, you're not gonna get blessed if you just sleep all the time. If you're lazy and lethargic and you just sleeping the day away, bro. So I don't really believe in the whole concept. I think it's a program. I think it's something that we've been just sort of indoctrinated and lied to about personally. Like, oh, you need to get this much sleep every single day at this time. And, bro, like, there's people who work night shifts. There's people who just don't get that much sleep, 4 hours, 3-4 hours sleep. Some people get more sleep than others. They're still functional. Some people, you know, take naps. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, it's all just wherever works for you, bro. And so that's the thing, bro. You got to start listening to yourself, man. Like, we constantly just listen to what everybody else is telling us and thinking and believing, bro. Like, think for yourself. Do what works for you, bro. I'm on some, like, listen, I got goals. I got things I want to accomplish. If I'm not tired, I'm not going to sleep. It's simple as that. Like, why would I go to sleep just because it's bedtime? What bedtime? Nighttime, a certain time, but on a clock, bro. Like, it doesn't even matter. On a 12-hour, 24-hour clock in America. But if you go into a different country, it's a different time. Do you understand the level of just intricacy that's involved with this? Like, I'm awake. Time is a construct. Money is a construct. Yes, you need sleep. Yes, you need rest. Yes, you need to recharge. Yes, you need to heal. But I don't genuinely believe that, like, you should just force yourself to go to sleep because it's nighttime and that's what everybody else is doing. Bro, if you're not tired, like, if your body and your soul is just like, yo, like, let's do something, your mind is active, don't force it. You know what I'm saying? Don't force it, bro. I don't force it. I get more work done. I think, I meditate, I write, I script, I create during those times. You know what I'm saying? I educate during those times. And then it's only when I'm like, yo, I can't do this anymore, like, that I crash and then I fall asleep. And that's really what I believe God intended for us. Like, God intended us to be just going so hard, working so hard, serving the people all day, and just putting so much on our plate every day, and just taking on the, you know, the burdens of the world, and just taking everything to the face as much as you possibly could every single day, bro. To the point where at the end of it, you're just exhausted, and you drop to your knees, pause, and you just pray. And then you fall asleep, bro. That's really the order of things. You motherfuckers just sitting around doing nothing all day. You go to your job, or then you whatever. You don't even work out. You know what I'm saying? You're not really highly active. You know what I'm saying? Some people are. There's people who do, you know, high intense jobs and shit like this. But majority of people, they're not. You're not doing shit all day. You're sitting down for the whole day. You're not even moving. You're not even active. You know what I'm saying? You're not hitting the gym at all. You know what I'm saying? Then you go home and you're watching TV, and you're like, how could you be tired? How could you be? Oh, I woke up early and I started to... Bro, like, I get it, actually. Like, I get it to an extent, because it's like, that's when you're plugged into the Matrix. The Matrix will just drain your energy. But when you're out of the Matrix and you're in full control of your life, like I am, link in the description, book a call if you want to learn how to get like this. Bro, you don't even operate with like the masses, bro. We don't even think like the masses, bro. I don't think like them. I don't see like them. I don't believe like them. I don't operate like them. I don't speak like them. You understand? And I'm sure you do understand, bro, because you're one of the chosen ones, just like I am. You know what I'm saying? So you already know, bro, we're different. We're not like them. They're not like us. Hey, they not like us. Hey, they not like us. You know what I'm saying, bro? So it's like, don't conform. I've never conformed, bro. I'm not a conformist. My whole life, bro. I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Anyways, I know I went off on a little bit of a tangent, but the whole point of this, man, is just like, live your life fully. And if you got things you want to get done, bro, do it. You know what I'm saying? And if time allows, then use that time. You know what I'm saying? Don't just, I guess I'm just gonna go to bed right now and eat. I'm really not that tired, but I gotta wake. Bro, take control of your life, bro. Take control of your time, bro. Do you see like the control that's being in? Like, I'm not gonna get too deep into that, bro. But it's like, I really don't believe I even have time to sleep, bro. Like, that's my mindset right now. Because I have so much I want to accomplish. I got so many goals and so many just aspirations and so much energy. I'm saying so much just creativity and just so much infinite intelligence just flowing through my just aura, bro. Like, bro, I'm thriving, bro. I thrive just straight, just daily, bro. I don't need that much sleep, bro. 6 hours, good. And I'm booking it through the whole day. You understand me? I'm working all day. I don't just do nothing, bro. I'm not one of those, bro. I'm not one of those who just does nothing. You know what I'm saying? You can't be one of those. You're not one of those either, bro. You might have time. You have times where you're just chilling and stuff, but like your life is so lit, bro. Like, here's the thing. Maybe you're struggling, bro. If what I'm saying is like, damn, like it sounds good, but bro, like I'm not living like that, bro. Just hit my line, fam. Please reach out to me. Let's get you connected with me. We can book a call together whenever it's convenient for you. Link in the description. We can go through where you're at in life, what you're going through, what you're struggling with, and where you want to be. Like, where do you want to end up? What do you want your life to look like in 30, 60, 90 days, a year from now? Like, what goals do you have? What's your vision? We can help you create that vision. I can help you manifest the life that you want. But first, you have to figure out, what do you want? You got to be grateful. You got to be grateful. As I start my day, I'm grateful for today. I'm grateful to have the luxury and the freedom to just do what I want, hop on camera, talk my talk, you know what I'm saying? And help you. God has given me this platform. God has given me this voice. God has given me this perspective. God has given me so much challenge, so much trial and tribulation to have overcame, that now I can get on these cameras and speak to you with straight conviction, bro. I can tell you, bro, you can make it through the fire. You can make it through the storm. You can make it through hell, bro. I promise you. There's nothing you can't do. Like, within reality. But then again, what is reality? Like, but understand, like, within the five senses, the smelling, hearing, tasting, seeing, and touch, like those physical, like those in this 3D sensory world, bro, you can just run through that shit, bro. Run through the world, bro. And then you tap into the sixth sense, now it's game over. Now you're winning in life. Now you're winning in life. I can show you how to do these things. If you're somebody who's like, like you want to break free, bro. If you're like me, if you're like the black sheep of your family, and you're just like, yo, I'm made for more. Like I know I'm made for more. I want more. I know I'm here for something. I got a purpose. I got this gift. I got this talent. I got this voice. I got this drive. I got this energy. I got this mindset. I got this. I got this vibe to me that I just want to be able to give to people and help people with. You know what I'm saying? If you're like this, bro, but you just don't have the outlet, you don't have the ability to make these connections, you don't have the ability to articulate it, if you don't have the platform, if you don't have the connections, if you keep on making these excuses, let's figure it out. Let's figure it out for you, because I know what it's like to be there. So I still sometimes have those things that, I struggle with. I'm like, all right, like I gotta sit back, I gotta reassess, I gotta analyze. And I gotta let go and let God, bro. Let go and let God, bro. Don't you know, like, God has a preordained plan for you anyway? So why are you trying to figure everything out anyways? That doesn't even make sense. Why would you try to figure out something that's way beyond you, right? That you already know is being handled by a master, the master of the universe. But you sitting here, you sitting here trying to figure out, like, okay, well, bruh, just be here, be now, let go, let God, enjoy the ride, fam. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I'm about to drink this orange juice, man. I'm going to hit the gym. It's going to be a beautiful day, man. It's Saturday. I got tons of content to do and create. You already know the content calendar is booked and stacked up. You feel me? I got a few things to do regarding a few brand projects. I'm doing some revisions today. Let's see. Let me see where I'm at today. Today we are. Let's see. That's done. So today I just did this. Yep. I gotta do this one. So this is gonna be the first one. Gotta do this for sure. This has to be done today. Today is July 19th, by the way. Saturday, July 19th. Now, the way I structure my calendar is like, I put down the brand, the money amount that I'm getting paid, it's just notes, and I put the date, and I put everything on here to keep myself organized. Classic whiteboard. You got to learn to just write things down. There's something about taking it out of your brain and putting it into the physical world, whether that's your plans, your goals, your to-do lists, like your dreams, your desires, just your thoughts or your feelings. Get it out into the physical world, okay? So this is what you need to do. And so I like to do this by order of sequence, like what I'm gonna do in what order. So I have the dates that they're due, the deadlines, and then I just put down like in which order I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna bang this one out here. This is already done. So let's move on to the next. See this date here. Yeah, so let's say we can start to work on so do this. This one third. And yeah, so that's what's gonna be happening. I gotta get to work, but this is just another day in the life, man. Let's get it.
I know I hate it when you see me in the coop with the wings. Don't fuck with the king, my bango king. I ain't no good, but I still stir it up like I'm amigo. Got your bitch down deep, but my wrist weigh about 10 kilos. I'm locked and loaded.
Look though, the truth is hard work alone won't get you rich. You need to tap into abundance. You need to tap into the frequency and the vibration of infiniteness, right? You need to tap into the frequency of wealth. You need to tap into the frequency and the vibration and the energy and spirit of affluence, opulence, excess. You understand? You see people work all day, every day, hard, their whole life, and they never actually get ahead. They never get rich. They don't own any assets. There's no real freedom. There's no real accomplishment. They just work hard, hard labor, manual labor, hard labor, grind, putting in the work, putting in the overtime. Man, if I just make more calls, if I just send more texts and more emails, and I just prospect harder and knock more doors, and bro, you can do that. You can do all of that. And it could help to an extent, to a degree, right? That volume, right? The law of averages will help you. But again, more importantly is tapping into the frequency, tapping into the abundance, tapping into the riches, tapping into the vibration of success, tapping into the energy in the vortex, okay? Then things start to flow and come to you naturally, and you start to attract things. We constantly get bombarded with consumerism stuff, especially in America, right? It is what it is. Most of us, most of you, a lot of people, they don't even realize it, but they're not even creating anything. All they're doing is just constantly just consuming. You need to be a creator. You need to tap into the art of creativity, tap into the gift of creativity, tap into your creative gifts, tap into whatever it is that you're good at. That's what you need to do. It's not just about working harder, because hard work alone will not get you rich. You've seen countless people. Go outside today, ask people, look at your parents maybe, or look at your family members, or just look at your friends and just look at history. I mean, just because you work hard, it doesn't directly correlate to your success. It doesn't directly correlate to your happiness or your wellness or your level of financial stability. Like, it doesn't at all. There's a missing gap. There's a gap in between there. And it's not just oh, more effort, oh, more extra, just time and hours. And no. It's tapping into your divine birthright, which is that you're rich already. You were already born rich. You need to first understand that. You need to know that. You need to believe that. A lot of people work hard, but they don't believe that they're actually worth more. They don't really believe, and they don't really know what it's like to be at the frequency, the energy, and the vibration of such. They're waiting for it in the future. They're working towards the fulfillment. They're working towards, right, the enlightenment, that feeling of finally I made it, right? When I finally reach that target, when I finally have this much money, when I finally get the job, or I get the relationship, or I get the raise, or the business, like close a deal, like you're waiting till the end to feel what you're desiring, which is never going to happen, because that indication that you're waiting for that to happen to the universe just implies that you are lacking of that in the current moment, and you cannot attract ever in the future that which you're not. So if you're not already in the feeling the state, right, acting as if everything is done, everything is already your way, everything's already happened for you, it says it in the Bible, pray and act as if it's yours, and it will be, right? If you're not doing that, and all you're focusing on is like, well, one day, maybe eventually, after this, when this comes, and you're like waiting, right? You're like waiting, and there's this gap, bro. You're gonna wait forever, because you're telling the universe that there's a lack, right? You're telling the universe that, like, I don't have it yet. That's what you're saying. You're always like, but when the time comes, there's that gap, and all you're doing is just projecting that into the universe, and the universe is going to reflect back that which you feel and think and act accordingly as. The universe doesn't know what you're talking about, because you don't know what you're talking about. You need to get really conscious and clearly speak to yourself in a way, and subconsciously speak to yourself in a way as if what you want is already done. The life you want is already yours. The results are already manifest. But again, the problem is we're always looking into the future. You're always looking into the future. Like, oh, like, I don't have the money yet, but I'm just gonna keep on working hard. And eventually then I'll save my money, and then I'll invest. Like, no, you need to feel in this current moment right now, like you have the money already. Like the money's already there. It's done. It's already here. It's happened already. You already made the investment. You already bought the home or the property or the investment home, or you already took the trip. Like, you already got the girl. Like, you need whatever it is that you want. You already have the riches and experience. You already have the trappings of success. You just need to be in that frequency, rather than, well, I'm just gonna work towards it, next year and the year. Like, that gap is just creating, it's a never ending gap. Yes, work towards targets. Yes, work towards things. But the point here is really, you got to catch this. Drop in the comments if this is making sense to you. Because if you know, you know. But if you don't know, you won't know. You got to catch what I'm telling you. You need to act as if it's already done. You need to just already be that person. You need to already be living as if it's already done. Do you get this? Not, oh, let me work and then eventually it'll happen, or let me just put in more time, more effort, and more, sweat power, and finally one day my break will come. Like, nah, dude, stop waiting for your break. Like, that's not the way. You're just going to be waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. You need to change who you are in this moment. What would the person who already has everything they want, already living the life they want, right, already accomplish everything, like, what would that person do? How would they think? How would they see the world? How would they feel, right? What would their self-talk be? What would their confidence be like? What would their conversations be like, right? These are the things that you need to figure out, and stop constantly waiting until one day and start integrating today. Integrating today, meaning implement, meaning like apply that in the moment right now. I know it's kind of crazy. It's kind of like this, the subject matter is just like, it sounds a little like, wait, what are you talking about, bro? That's how this works. Life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat, fam. Life is but a dream. Merrily, 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 merrily. Your body's the boat, you know? Life is a dream, you know? Be happy. Go through life gently, you know? The stream of life. Just go through it. What are you dreaming? What do you want? What do you visualize? What do you imagine? Right? Don't let the outside world control that. It starts from within. That's the thing. It starts from within. We've been programmed and lied to, like, oh yeah, like just work hard and eventually you'll have enough money when you're 65 and you can retire. Bro. What? Like, what? I'm not, what do you, what, I mean, okay, yes, invest, have all of that stuff set up, have all your safety nets, do it. But don't let that future potential strip you away from the present potential. And the present potential has just as much potential as the future, if not more. Because every time you take away your focus in the present, focus on the future, you're just sacrificing and literally, voluntarily surrendering your power in the moment. And there's nothing more powerful than this moment. There's nothing more powerful than being in the now. All right? I got to focus on the road because traffic's heavy out here in California. But I hope this helps you. If this is helping you, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Drop a comment below about, you know, what else you want to know, what else you want to talk about. I'm here for you. Book a free call with me, link in the description.